The Baltimore Ravens, guys, as you guys know by now, been watching the Man Hour all week long, live every Monday through Friday, 1:30 p.m. East Coast time for a solid nice 2 hours each and every day, plus Tuesday night Power Rankings and Saturday night NFL Preview show. We've been talking about the Baltimore Ravens, and we've talked about how bad they got beat by the Browns, about how bad the Browns came up and beat them. Let's just be honest. So let's talk about those Ravens. As you guys know, the Ravens are still healing from the loss to the Browns on last Sunday. They welcome now another undervalued team like the Denver Broncos to town on Sunday afternoon. The Ravens are now 5-3 on this young NFL season, starting out 0-2, won 5 games in a row, and bada bing, bada boom, they lose to the Browns like I told you that they were. So we have to ask the question, we have to gather our thoughts, we have to narrow it down into this game. Is this a must-win game for the Baltimore Ravens? Do the Baltimore Ravens have to win on Sunday versus the Denver Broncos? When we look at the Broncos, guys, they're a pretty good team. I had them number 10 in my power rankings last Tuesday. But yet people are still overlooking the Broncos each and every week. And I think the Ravens are going to do the same thing. And if they overlook the Broncos this week, look forward to that Cincinnati Bengals game the following week. They're going to lose this game. And then they lost 2 games in a row. And if they lose to the Broncos, they're going to start questioning everything that they've been doing. Are we running the right offensive plays? Did we do right by bringing Deontay Johnson in? Do we got to get him more involved in the offense? Do we got to do this? Right? I've been there. I've done it. You start second guessing everything that you're doing. Self-scouting, whatever you want to call it. But then they go into a short week. After losing to the Broncos, losing to the Browns back-to-back weeks, then they go into a short work week. They play Thursday Night Football to a team that they just battled a few weeks ago. The team and the Cincinnati Bengals should have beat them if they didn't fumble the field goal. And then they start worrying about that. Then, after the Bengals game, they travel to Pittsburgh and play the Steelers. Then they travel out west to play the Chargers. And then, to start the month of December, they play a team that we just talked about in the Philadelphia Eagles. Guys, if the Baltimore Ravens drop 2 games in a row versus the Browns, versus the Broncos, I could see them losing the next 3 of the next 5. Making it to the last 3 weeks of the NFL season all must-win games. And we all know what Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens do when they're in pressure and must-win games. They shit the bed. So, guys, I got to ask this question to you guys. Is this a must-win game for the Baltimore Ravens on Sunday Football versus the Denver Broncos? And the answer to that question is yes. The Baltimore Ravens have to come out and dominate the Denver Broncos. The Baltimore Ravens have to come out and flex on the whole entire NFL and be like, look, it was just a fluke. We messed up. We overlooked, right? Because if they lose to the Broncos, it could be a long, long season. Bengals short work week. Then you play the Steelers and then the Chargers. Oh no. Slow it down, baby. This is definitely a must win. Definitely a must win. Let me ask you guys that question. Let's go to the comments. Laura says, do not be afraid of the purple people eaters, or as my Uzi called them, the purple fairies. I guess that's the Vikings. John says, final AFC Championship game versus the Cowboys, they lose. Okay, we're not talking about the AFC Championship game yet. Once again, so James Chambers in the chat says, once again, Lamar Jackson showed how mediocre he truly is. And Lamar Jackson did not play terrible versus the Browns. Did not play great. He did miss a wide open touchdown pass. He had a couple of drops, right? And he threw passes and they had a couple drops. Defense fumbled a couple interceptions. So yeah, I don't want to try to take a blame from Lamar Jackson because he does get all that praise, all that glory. When he wins, it's all Lamar Jackson. But when he loses, it's everybody else. I don't want to do that. But yes, Lamar Jackson is truly mediocre. James, you are right. Laura says, yes, it is a must-win. It is a must-win for the Baltimore Ravens over the Denver Broncos on Sunday. They cannot drop 2 in a row because that 2 in a row might become 3 in a row, might become 3 of the next 5, and then all of a sudden we're thinking, oh shit, are they going to be a wild card team? Oh shit, are they even going to make the playoffs? Oh shit, are they even going to be a decent team? Start second guessing everything at that particular point. Did Derrick Henry get the ball enough? Did Deontay Johnson get the ball enough? It's going to be a wild week if they lose to the Denver Broncos. And John says yes, and they will win. John says it is a must win, but they're going to win. So slow it down, Buck. Slow it down. Get off Mark's nuts. Get off the Denver Broncos nuts, because the Ravens will be just fine. They're going to win. Okay, John. Okay, man. If you truly think they're going to win, get into those pigskin pundit bets, guys. Click on the link below. Click on the Week 9 NFL Pick'em. Pay that $1 entry fee for your chance to win $2,000 bills, y'all. Plus NFL weekly prizes. And show me. Pick them in. Pick them up. So now reread the last comment. Predicting the future. Meaning the AFC Championship game will be versus Kansas City Chiefs, and they lose. I don't know. So, guys, do you guys think that this game versus the Denver Broncos is a must-win, or are we kind of just overreacting to it? Are we overreacting to it? Like, it's the Broncos. It's a good team, right? I don't know. Only time will tell.